Good morning, Jai Shri Krishna. Let's get started. Let's close the eyes, hands in Dhyan Mudra, back straight, relax shoulders. We will chant three long Omkars followed by the prayers. Om Vasudeva Sutan Devam Kansachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnau Vande Jagat Guru Sri Krishnau Vande Jagat Guru Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Let's keep the eyes closed, join the hands at back of the body, bow down to the Mother Supreme Earth. Raise both hands up over the body. Inhale, come back up. Rub the palms against each other. Generate urja, make them warm. Cover the eyes and face under the warm hands. Open and close eyes few times in dark under the palms. Spread the fingers apart and slowly slide the hands down over the face. Gently open the eyes. And let's start with some light exercise, Sukshma Vyayam. Let's sit straight. We will start from the top, going joints, muscles, body parts one by one. Let's turn the head up as we inhale. Look up into the ceiling. Feel the extension at the throat. Fully exhale. Look down, chin at the chest. Make sure our shoulder blades, arms, trunk, the entire body will remain straight, still, other than the head and neck. Inhale again. Look up. Exhale, look down. Keep the full awareness at the neck muscles, neck joint. And as circular fashion, slowly turn the head towards right as we inhale. Going upward. From the up, exhale towards left. And bring the head completely down. Make two more circles. Inhale towards right. Slowly, steadily, gently. If you had neck injury, neck surgery, or neck pain in the past, then do it very careful. So once we complete the three circles from right to left, then reverse the direction. Inhale towards left. Exhale towards right. Biggest circle possible. Each point in circle, we should try to look at the farthest point in back. So that way we ensure that we are circling at our maximum. It is okay to little go beyond our comfort zone. and complete the third circle. Once you're done, then inhale, exhale a couple of times. Relax. Now look straight at the level of the eyes. Deep inhale. As we deep exhale, turn the head towards the right side. Align chin with the right shoulder. Try to look back at farthest point on right side. So this is Parsvadrashti. We are looking over the shoulders onto the one side. Inhale. Back to center. Exhale to the second side. Make sure our shoulder blades will be completely still. We are just moving head and neck. Feel the stretches at the neck joint, neck muscles. Inhale back to center. One more time. Try to stay in pose for at least about 5 counts. 3, 4, 5. Inhale back to center and complete towards left. Inhale back to center. Gently place the right hand slightly towards left side of the head. Deep inhale. As we exhale, we are tilt the head towards right side onto the right shoulder. Keep looking at the level of the eyes. Inhale back to center. The second side. Feel the stretches onto the side of the neck. Inhale back to center. We'll make sure our head, neck and trunk is completely vertical direction when we start the pose. Then we are exhale and tilting the head. So one more time, both the sides. We can put some gentle force and complete onto the second side. I'm waiting for this head to complete. So complete onto the second side.
If you have arthritis and wonder what food could be doing to your joints,
I think that was the wrong file. Usually should not get any advertisement. It is telling me that I need to buy the subscription for the YouTube. We'll do that to avoid the ads. Anyways, so we try to use free services as much as possible from the God and from the people. All right, we using oxygen all the time, right? We need to buy the oxygen cylinders, but it's free everywhere from the God. Anyways, okay, let's interlock the fingers. मैंने बात तो ये ना चढ़ाई देता हूँ पर भूल ही जाए क्या आता है. Place the palms over the forehead. Deep inhale, hold the breath as we push head and palms against each other. Release the breath, release the palms from back of the head. Also try to push the elbows towards back, expand the chest in front. Exhale. And let's do one more time from front of the head, then back of the head. Feel the stretches around the neck muscles, neck joint. This will release the physical tensions around neck and shoulder region. And complete from the back and from sideways. Both the sides, alternative, twice with breath coordination. Okay, now extend both hands in the front, elbows straight, arms parallel to each other, parallel to the floor. Turn the palms 90° up, 90° down. Keep the arms completely still from shoulders to the wrist. Alternate few times. And circle the palms in one direction, both together. and reverse the direction, utilizing the wrist joints fully. Now grab the one upper arm with the other hand and circle the lower arm. Make the palm and fingers be completely loose. Relax. Upper arm will be completely still. Reverse the direction. And other side. Feel it, that is important. So body parts, joints, muscles, whichever we are using in the specific activity, we should keep our 100% awareness. See what kind of feelings, sensations we are getting. And relax. Bring both hands onto the knees. Relax shoulders. Deep inhale, stretch the shoulders, shrug them all the way up toward the ear. As we exhale, push them forward, bring them down. Inhale, push them back and bringing it up. Exhale, pushing it forward and down. 360-degree rotation. Try to make the biggest circle possible. You can coordinate with breathing speed and the shoulder movements. Reverse the direction. And relax. Now extend both hands sideways. Drop the right hand down vertically wherever it reaches. Raise the left hand up. Inhale, stretch the left palm even further up. As we exhale, bend towards the right side, keep looking up into the ceiling. If you are not in Padmasana, then make sure the knees stays down. Otherwise, they automatically press down. Inhale, back to center, onto the second side. Keep looking up. We can push the folded elbow and palm into the floor for the better stretches. Inhale, back to center. So we should have better stretches slightly at the middle of the trunk, the side way, slightly over the waist, little bit above the waist. Inhale, back to center and complete onto the second side. Come back. And finally, warming up the waist area, lower back. Inhale, raise both hands up, stretch the upper body upward. Exhale, twist the upper body to the one side, look back, align chin with the shoulder. Keep pushing the knee forward, feel the full twist, full stretches. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the second side. The palm at the back on the floor will help us keeping our upper body vertical. Try to keep the trunk straight, full twist. Inhale, back to center. One more time, both the sides. Try to stay in pose for at least about 7 counts. Inhale, back to center and complete onto the second side. Inhale, come back and let's warm up the waist and below. Straighten the legs. You can lean slightly forward, push our trunk forward, knees straight, legs fully grounded. Release and squeeze and release all the toes few times. Either you can do all at once like this, or you can do in waves. So big toes goes down first, then next, and all the way to the little. Then bring the big toes up and all the way. Notice the mobility into all the toes. As we inhale, push all the toes together forward. Exhale, pull them back. Make sure our knees stay straight, legs remain grounded. Inhale forward, exhale back. Alternate few times. If our trunk is leaned slightly forward, we can feel completely different stretches, different sensations. Those will be the better into the lower legs and knee joints. Now hold the heels together, toes together. Circle the toes around the heels. Try to push the toes as low as possible in a circle. And reverse the direction. And relax. Now fold at the right knee. Bring the right foot onto the left thigh. Interlock the right toes with left fingers. Keep on pushing the right knee down to the floor. See if we can push it all the way down, creating the spring action, increasing the blood circulation, increasing energy level. Keep awareness at the right hip joint. Bring the knee to the chin. Inhale, push it down to the floor while hold the breath in. Exhale, bring knee to the chin. Couple more times on right side. And grab the right upper leg in both the hands. As we inhale, raise the right leg up, straighten the leg, stretch the toes out. Exhale, hold the lower leg down. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. And we will circles utilizing the knee joint fully. Let the toes turn towards the direction of the circle. So we are trying to cover all the muscles, joints, body parts in the warm-up process. And reverse the direction. Now straighten the right leg and grab the right ankle, right heel or right foot, how far, whichever far we can reach, but try to keep the knee straight. Raise the leg even up as long as we can keep our knee straight. Inhale, exhale, normal. Deep inhale. As we deep exhale, lower the head and try to bring the forehead onto the right knee. Inhale, come back up and gently straighten and relax the right leg. Hold at the left knee. Bring the left foot onto the right thigh. Interlock the left toes with right fingers. Keep pushing the left knee down to the floor. So all those simple minor activities but help not just for the yoga's warm-up, but even though we're not doing the full session, at least we do all these activities pretty much every day in the morning. This will really help us keeping our body as is for long run. પછી તો ખબર છે નહીતર કાટ ચડવાનું ચાલુ થઈ જાય. Okay, bring knee to the chin. Inhale. Exhale, bring knee to the chin. Couple more times on the same side. તો તો મૃદુલાબેન તમારે એક વખત આ બધા ટોપિક ઉપર બોલવાની જરૂર છે, પણ આપણે મેળ જ નથી પડતો. તમને જોઉં ને ત્યારે યાદ આવે, પછી ભૂલી જવાય. એકાદ વખત પ્રી પ્લાન કરીને કંઈક થોડીક વાત કરો કે આ બધી વસ્તુથી કેમ બેનિફિટ થાય છે. મૃદુલાબેન ખુદ ડોક્ટર છે. Now let's grab upper left leg in both the hands, straighten the leg, raise it up without folding the knee, stretch the toes out, exhale, fold at the knee, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, and circle the lower left leg. Inhale upward, exhale downward. Also, you can turn the toes toward the direction of the circle, holding the upper leg completely still so we can utilize the knee joint fully. Now reverse the direction. Now straighten the knee, grab the left foot, left ankle, keeping the knee straight. Raise the leg up as far as possible. Inhale, exhale, normal. Deep inhale. As we deep exhale, drop the head down, bring the forehead onto the left knee. Inhale, bring the leg down, relax both the legs. Separate the feet couple of feet apart. Relax the upper body with help of the palms at the back. Roll the toes in and out few times. Feel the movements on the entire legs and all the way up to the hip joints. And come back. Now fold at both the knees. We'll do Titli Asana, butterfly pose. Align both feet, interlock the fingers, place them over the toes. Thumbs will go directly under the big toes. Just checking the movements. If there is no issues into the biggest joint in a body, bring knees all the way up and slowly all the way down. If no issues, everything all well. And just flip the knees up and down just like butterfly wings. Try to keep the back straight as much as possible. You can close the eyes and feel any sensations into the hip joints, in the pelvis area while flapping knees up and down. Slowly stop the flapping and roll the body side by side. Holding the heels at the same place, we are moving our upper body little by little forward. So once we can no longer move our upper body forward, we just heels and perineum at the closest point, then we can stop the rolling. We are getting into Bhadrasana or Bhadrasana. Grab the toes tightly, push the knees down to the floor, hold the back straight, feel the stretches at the hip joints and pelvis area. Now deep inhale, hold the breath in lower abdomen and feel the extra stretches. Exhale, deep inhale again and hold the breath in lower abdomen. Hold it for 7 counts while we keep our back straight and knees pressed down. Feel the stretches. Exhale. Let's do a couple more rounds. Do with your own pace. With full awareness. Each time try to hold the breath about 7 counts. Once you're done, then start rolling the body again side by side. Try to bring knee all the way to the floor, one at a time while rolling, and keep pushing upper body away from the heels. Make a space about 1 foot between heels and the perineum. Then we can stay there, stop rolling, grab the toes tightly, push knees down to the floor. We are getting ready for Baddha Konasana. Align head, neck and trunk. Deep inhale, look up. As we exhale, push the trunk and head down. We can drop the head completely, so forehead will be reaching to the toes. Inhale up. Second round, more effectively, more efficiently. Fully exhale. We can pull the upper body a little forward with the folded elbow pushing the lower legs backward, and keep pushing the trunk and head further down. Stay longer in pose by inhale, exhale normal, but each exhalation we will keep pushing our trunk and head further down and down. Inhale, come back up, and let's sit into any cross-leg posture, Sukhasana, Siddhasana. We do some pranayam for warm-up. Bring both hands on a sideways, palms facing ceiling. Keep head, neck and trunk in one vertical line. Close the eyes. As we start inhalation, raise both hands up into Bhastrika Pranayam. Bring the palms all the way up, keeping the elbows straight. Palms are completely aligned by the time we fully inhale. Hold the breath in for a couple of seconds. Start exhalation as we start separating both the hands. Slowly bringing them down as we exhale. By the time we fully, deeply exhale, our both palms will reach the down, and hold them down for a couple of seconds while we hold the breath out. Then inhale, start raising the palms up again. So you can coordinate with breathing speed and movements of the hands. So when we deeply, fully exhale, lowering the hands, and deeply, fully inhale, we are raising the hands up. So keep on doing with closed eyes. Keep 100% awareness on breathing and the movements of the hands. With closed eyes, you can notice that both hands are raising and reaching at the same time at the same level. So symmetrical, right and left, both sides. So we are not moving one hand fast and one slow like that. That's what I mean. And complete the last round. If you are lowering your hands, then keep them down. Relax. You can open the eyes and breathe in and out normal. Next we will do Surya Bhadan Pranayam with Kumbhaka. So first we will do Purak. Purak means inhale. So make a Vishnu Mudra on right hand, roll first two fingers into root of thumb. We will use the ring fingertip to block the left nostrils, and we will do Purak on the right side. So Purak means inhale. Then use the thumb tip and ring fingertip to block both the nostrils down. That is Kumbhaka. Kumbhaka means hold. and then open up the left nostril and breathe out. That is Rechak. Rechak means exhale from left. So one way only. Again, block the left nostril, inhale on right, hold the breath in, slow exhalation on left. So you can add some counts here. So 6 count, you can breathe in. 7 count, you can hold the breath. Then 8 counts, you can exhale on left. Complete the last round. If you are breathing out on left, then complete and relax. So some people with very good practice, they can even hold the breath longer. So generally, Purak is faster than Kumbhak. You can have your ability, you can increase your ability with practice. And Rechak, the exhale, you can also get elongated like 30 seconds, 40 seconds with practice. Next, we'll do Kapalbhati Pranayam. Both hands into Vayu Mudra, roll first fingertip into root of thumb. Relax both hands. And we are actively throwing the breath out from bottom of the lungs, from abdomen area, and let the body automatically get some air back. So our goal is to forceful breath out, and body will manage to get breath in. So let's do 1 stroke per second if possible, otherwise you can go slowly. And relax, breathe in and out normal. Let's bring the body into Sambhavi Mudra. Open up the palms towards ceiling, tilt the head slightly up. Close the eyes, keep the awareness in between the eyebrows. Then now hold the pose for 10 seconds. Feel the body internally. Feel the vibrations, let them calm down. Let the energy get absorbed into the body. And slowly come back. We'll do second round, same pranayam, Kapalbhati. So you can increase the stroke level, but try, the way we clean our nose, same way we just have to use our full force. To goal is to throw the breath out through the nose. So let's do second round. and relax. Breathe in and out normal. Sambhavi Mudra for 10 seconds. And come back. We'll do one round on the variation of Bhastrika Pranayam. Make a loose fist at the shoulders. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Just one normal round. Fill up the lungs fully and empty the lungs completely. And vigorous, forceful inhale up, exhale down, inhale front, exhale back, inhale sideways, exhale back. If you have blood pressure issue, heart problem, you can do it slowly. And relax. Sambhavi Mudra for 10 seconds. Feel the vibrations. Let the energy get absorbed into the body. And come back. So doing all these different kind of pranayamas, it will automatically regulate, even subconsciously. You just breathe in and out into the correct pattern, and like normally it brings about 12 breath per second, that kind of standard rate. So when we do this pranayama, deep inhale, deep exhale, એવું કહેવાય છે કે આપણું લાઈફ સ્પાન છે એ નંબર ઓફ બ્રેથ આપણા ફિક્સ હોય છે. જે જે ફાસ્ટ બ્રીથ કરતા હોય તમે ઘણીવાર સાંભળ્યું હોય છે, એટલે બહુ ડિટેલમાં વાત નથી કરતા, પણ જે ફાસ્ટ બ્રેથ કરતા હોય છે જે એનિમલ, એનું એજ સ્પાન બહુ થોડો હોય છે. અને જે એનિમલ્સ લાઈક એલિફન્ટ, કાચબો, એ બધાનો બ્રીથિંગ રેટ બહુ જ ઓછો હોય છે પર સેકન્ડ. એ લોકો કાચબો તો કદાચ 2 વખત જ બ્રેથ કરે છે, બ્રીથ ઇન એન્ડ આઉટ ખાલી 1 મિનિટમાં. હાથી કદાચ 4 થી 5 વખત એ કરતો હોય, પણ એનો એનો એટલા માટે એની લાઈફ સ્પાન બહુ લાંબો હોય છે. તો એટલા માટે કહેવાય છે કે when we do slow breath in and out, deep breath in, deep breath out, and એ પ્રેક્ટિસ જેમ વધારે ને વધારે થઈ હોય, that will help our healthy life span. તો આપણે ખાલી એકલી લાઈફ જ વધારવી નથી, પણ આપણે હેલ્ધી જે યર્સ હેલ્ધી લાઈફ હોય એ આપણે વધારવા છે. ઘણા નહીતર 100 યર હોય પણ એમાં પછી બહુ બધો ટાઈમ બેડમાં હોય, એવું આપણે નથી કરવું, રાઈટ? વી વોન્ટ ટુ હેવ એક્ટિવ લાઈફ સ્પાન. સો એટલા માટે આપણે બધા ગ્રેટ થેન્ક ગોડ કે આપણે બધા આ યોગા એક્ટિવિટીઝ ને બધામાં છીએ કે જે ઘરે બેઠા બેઠા આપણે આ બધું વસ્તુ થઈ શકે છે. સો વી કેન કીપ ઓન ગોઈંગ, કીપ ઓન ડુઈંગ. પછી ઘણીવાર આપણે સ્ટોપ કરીએ એકાદ વર્ષ કે 2 વર્ષ કે ગમે ત્યારે, ફરીથી પાછું આપણે શરૂ કરવું હોય તો નોટિસ કરજો કે આપણું ફ્લેક્સિબિલિટી કમ્પ્લીટલી જતી રહે છે. પણ આપણે ઇફ વી કીપ ઓન ડુઈંગ ઇટ રેગ્યુલરલી, નાના મોટા બ્રેક પડે એનો વાંધો નહીં, 1 વીક 2 વીક 3 વીક, પણ પછી પાછા ફરીથી આપણે શરૂ કરી દઈએ તો વિલ કીપ ઓન કન્ટિન્યુઇંગ. લેટ્સ ડુ a linga mudra. Bring the right hand in the front, right thumb pointing up. So we will interlock the left hand finger such a way so right thumb is surrounded by left first finger and left thumb. We can hold the mudra at the shoulder level, close the eyes, keep the back straight, inhale, exhale normal, keep the 100% awareness at the Nabhi chakra. The solar plexus or Manipur chakra is all the same place, is a different name. and come back. And let's do some stretches. Separate, extend the legs out, away, farthest. Knees straight, legs are fully grounded. We'll do Upavishta Konasana first. Inhale, raise both hands up. Look up. We can lean slightly backward to accommodate more air. Fully exhale, bend forward and down. Grab the feet or the toes, right to right, left to left. Push head and trunk further forward and down as we fully exhale. Inhale, come back up. Second time, Upavishta Konasana. Fully exhale, bend down. Grab the feet and stay in pose for longer duration by inhale, exhale, normal. With each exhalation, we will keep pushing our head and trunk further down and down. Inhale, come back up. Turn the upper body toward the right side as we exhale. Grab the right big toe with left hand. Inhale, raise the right hand up. Look up into the ceiling through the right palm. 6, 7. Bring the hands down. Inhale, raise both hands up. Exhale, grab the left big toe with right hand. Inhale, raise the right hand up. So this is Upavishta Trikonasana. Exhale, down. And we'll do one more time. When we do with breath coordination, you will notice that there is a great chance of getting into the pose. Down and complete to the second side. Down and then fold at the left knee. Bring the left heel at the perineum. Turn the upper body towards the right side. We'll do Janu Sirsasana. Inhale, raise both hands up, look up. Fully exhale, bend down. Grab the right foot equally with both the hands. Some people may be able to interlock their fingers and then they can put the palms around the foot. Inhale, come back up. The same side, Janu Sirsasana, longer duration. Fully exhale, bend down. Stay longer in pose. Keep pushing head and trunk further down and down with each exhalation. 10, 9, 8. Keep pushing trunk forward and drop the forehead onto the knee. 2, 1. Inhale, come back up. And let's do Parivritta Janu Sirsasana. Grab the right big toe with right hand. Inhale, raise the left hand up, look up into the ceiling through the left palm. Then exhale, bring the left hand onto the right big toe. Keep looking up into the ceiling or at least corner of the ceiling. Relax the lower back. Inhale, come back up. And let's switch to the other side. Janu Sirsasana towards left. Try to stretch the leg as far as possible. Then we will turn the upper body towards the left leg. Inhale, both hands up, look up. Fully exhale, bend down and grab the left foot equally with both the hands. Drop the forehead onto the left knee. Inhale, come back up. Second time, same side, longer duration. Try to pull the upper body forward and down. With its acceleration, keep on pushing it down and down. 10, 9, 8, 2, 1. Inhale, come back up. And the variation. Parivritta Janu Shirsasana. Do with full awareness, with breath coordination. Keep looking up into the ceiling. Relax lower back. Inhale, come back and separate the legs again far apart. And it's time for the grinding pose. Chakki Chalanasana. Interlock the fingers. You can reverse the palms. Inhale, lean backward, turn the palms towards one side. As we exhale, bend down towards one side. Stay down while moving the upper body and arms to the second side. Inhale, coming back up. Try to keep the palms at the shoulder level. You can close the eyes. Keep 100% awareness around the waist and lower back area. About 4 circles in one direction and then 4 circles in reverse direction. Do it slowly, but do with full awareness and a little bit more precisely. Once you complete 4 and 4, then relax. Bring both legs a little bit closer. Relax the upper body. You can look up into the ceiling, close the eyes. Feel the body internally to see what is happening within the body. Inhale, exhale, normal. And get ready for Paschimottanasana. Align both feet together. Inhale, raise both hands up, lean slightly backward, look up. Fully exhale, bend forward and down. Apply the Uddiyana Bandh. That means struck the stomach inward, hold it in. Keep pushing head and trunk further down as long as we can hold the breath out. Inhale, come back up second time. Paschimottanasana. Fully exhale, bend down. Apply the Uddiyana Bandh. Keep pushing the forehead further down, closer toward the knees. Inhale, come back up. And next we'll do Purva Uttanasana with help of both the palms at the back. You can do either both legs straight. That is the standard version, but if you have flexibility issue, then you can fold at one knee or you can fold at both. Inhale. In any of these cases, just raise the lower back up. Look into the back wall. Push the toes towards the floor. Push the lower back as high as possible. Hold it up. You can inhale, exhale, normal. You can feel the various body parts, muscles, joints been really utilized in this pose. We are strengthening all those body parts, joints, muscles. Very slowly as we exhale, bring the body back into L shape, Dandasana, pole pose. And we'll do Marityasana. Hold at the right knee, bring the right foot closer in line, like in line with left knee, but a little bit away from the left knee. Inhale, raise the right hand up. As we exhale, lean slightly forward and pass the right hand inside out of the right knee. Left hand will go straight at the back. Bring it all the way towards the right and connect both hands together. You can use a cloth napkin, a rope, any kind of such props. If you have difficulty connecting both hands, left leg remains straight, left toes pointed out. Inhale, exhale, normal. Deep inhale. As we deep exhale, push the trunk forward and down. Hold it down, hold the stomach in. As long as you can hold the breath out. Feel our right lower abdomen is pressed against the right thigh. Inhale, come back up and slowly transition to the second side. Relax, straighten the right leg and fold at the left knee. The left foot should be few inches away from the right knee. The reason is so there is a greater chance of our hands get connected. Do with breath coordination. Once we get connection, both the hands, then we can correct the posture. Try to keep our trunk as vertical as possible. Right leg straight, right toes pointed out. Inhale, exhale, normal. Deep inhale. As we deep exhale, push the trunk forward and down. Inhale, come back, straighten and relax the legs. And next, let's fold at both the knees and get into the cow face pose, Gomukhasana. Align both knees, bring them on top of each other as close as possible. If you have difficulty bringing both knees together, you can just raise the upper body up and you can adjust the heels and knees and slowly you can bring the body back. Whichever side knee is up, that side hand will go from up, and with help of the other hand we can push it even further down. Hold it there and then we will bring the other hand at the back. So that way we have great possibility, great chance of connecting both the hands. Can you also use over here napkin or rope or anything. That's for the connection. Once we get both hands connected at the back, correct the posture, trunk will be vertical. So our head, neck, trunk, knees, they all will be in one vertical line. You can scan the body internally with closed eyes, or you can just bend down by first deep inhale, deep exhale, tuck the stomach inward and bend down. We can bring the forehead onto the knees. Inhale, come back up. Once we stayed long enough in a pose, release both the hands and we will transition into Ardha Matsyendrasana. So keep the similar pit position, just bring whichever knee is up, bring it even further up and that foot will align with the other knee and that side hand will go at the back, align the palm with the spine at the back. Inhale, raise the other hand up. Bring it around the knee which is up. Push the knee toward the other side. Fully exhale. Grab the ankle and twist backward, look back, align chin with the shoulder. You can either hold the breath out if you're able to, otherwise you can inhale, exhale in pause. Then inhale when you bring the body back into center. That was Ardha Matsyendrasana. So we'll transition onto the second side with full awareness. First we will do Gomukhasana. Once we connect both the hands at the back, correct the posture. You can scan the body or you can bend forward. And slowly release the hands and gently transition to the Ardha Matsyendrasana pose. Do with breath coordination, with full awareness, with bandha. That means when we tuck the stomach inward, when we breathe out, that's Uddiyana Bandh. And gazing. Gazing is a drashti. When we look back, so we're gazing backward. So in yoga, all the 4 elements of the yoga we are applying. In some poses there may be only 3, but many poses we can utilize all the 4 elements. So inhale, come back to center, and slowly transition into Vajrasana or diamond pose, thunderbolt pose. So who remembers, while we take a little break, who remembers what are those 5 elements, how it represented on a fingers? And what are those 5 elements? First of all, does anybody remember what are those 5 elements? Like the whole universe made out of. Yeah. I try to see, I know a couple of people knew this answer very well, but I'm just hoping to answer by someone else. If no one answered, then yes, Shobnaben, go ahead.
જલ, પૃથ્વી, વાયુ, આકાશ અને અગ્નિ.
Yes. Good. And how they represented on a
એ મને નથી ખબર આંગળીઓ કઈ કઈ શેના માટે છે એ મને નથી ખબર.
Yes. There will be someone else. Okay. Thank you. Good answer. Yes, Bimal bhai. Yes, go ahead.
જળ, પૃથ્વી.
હવે હાથ પેલા હરકો આમ સામે આમ રાખો એટલે ખ્યાલ આવે.
ઓકે. આ છે જળ,
ઓકે,
પૃથ્વી, આકાશ, વાયુ અને અગ્નિ.
યસ.
જળ, પૃથ્વી, આકાશ, વાયુ અને અગ્નિ.
કરેક્ટ. યસ. તો આપણને ખબર હોય તો આપણે વાયુ મુદ્રા આપણે કરીએ છીએ, રાઈટ? વાયુ મુદ્રા આપણે કરીએ છીએ. આપણે શું કહીએ છીએ કે રોલ ધ ફર્સ્ટ ફિંગર ટિપ ઇન્ટુ રૂટ ઓફ થંબ, રાઈટ? તો આપણે શું કર્યું કે વાયુને, આ અગ્નિ, થંબ ઇઝ અગ્નિ, પછી વાયુ. તો આપણે શું કર્યું કે વાયુને એની ઈ ટીપને આપણે અહીંયા ડાઉન કરી, આપણે અગ્નિના પેલા રૂટમાં, રાઈટ? એટલે વી આર સબડ્યુઇંગ વાયુ. આપણે ઘણી વખત શરીરની અંદર વાત ઇસ્યુ આપણે કહીએ ને કે આને વા છે, આપણે ગુજરાતીમાં આપણે કહીએ કે આને વા છે, રાઈટ? આપણે પણ is basically Vata. Vata is in every cell in our body. There is a Vayu, but it should be in up to certain limit. ઘણી વખત એક્સેસ વાતા થઈ જાય તો એને લીધે આપણને ઘણી બધી જાતના ઇસ્યુ થતા હોય છે, સાયટિકા અને અલગ અલગ ઘણી જાતના. તો એ જે આપણે ડાઉન કરીએ છીએ વાયુ મુદ્રા, એટલા માટે આપણે કરીએ છીએ કે ધીસ વિલ કંટ્રોલ. પણ એને જ બદલે આપણે અહીંયા નીચે કરીએ, એને બદલે આપણે એ અગ્નિની ટીપને અને વાયુની ટીપને ભેગી કરીએ તો શું થાય? રાઈટ, ઇટ્સ ઓબ્વિયસ આન્સર. યસ શોભનાબેન.
ધ્યાન આપણે જે ધ્યાનમાં કહીએ, આપણે કહીએ ને ધ્યાન મુદ્રા, એટલે
એવી રીતના નહીં, ધ્યાન માટે યુઝ કરીએ છીએ. પણ અહીંયા જે હું આન્સર કહેવા માંગુ છું એ કે ધીસ વિલ ફાયર અપ ધ અગ્નિ. આપણા શરીરની અંદર કંઈ આપણે ડાઉન ફીલ કરતા હોય કે અને આ વાયુને સબ્ડ્યુ કરે છે આપણે કીધું પ્રમાણે. પણ જેવી આ બે ટીપને ભેગી કરીએ તો ઇટ જસ્ટ અવર અલર્ટનેસ, ઇટ ફાયર્સ અપ અવર ધ અગ્નિ. એટલા માટે આપણે ધ્યાનમાં અને અલગ અલગ ઘણી જગ્યાએ આપણે આ ધ્યાન મુદ્રામાં કરીએ છીએ. પણ ઇટ જસ્ટ ઇગ્નાઇટ્સ બેઝિકલી.
યાદ રાખવાની સરસ એક ટેકનિક છે. જળ છે એના પછી પૃથ્વી, પૃથ્વીની ઉપર આકાશ, આકાશમાં વાયુ છે અને પછી અગ્નિ. અને પાણી અને વાયુ બંને અપોઝિટ છે એકબીજાના દુશ્મન એમ.
That's good way to remember.
Yeah.
અને જળ પૃથ્વી પર છે,
નીચે હોય, પછી પૃથ્વી, પછી આકાશ.
પૃથ્વીમાં આકાશ છે, પછી વાયુ છે, પછી અગ્નિ. બંને એકબીજાના
યાદ રાખવું પડે કે હાથને આમ રાખવાનો છે કે આમ.
એ વાત બરાબર છે.
એટલે ટકી આંગળીથી શરૂ કરવાનું અને જલથી શરૂ કરવાનું, યાદ રાખવાનું.
નૈનાબેન તમારે કઈ કેવું છે?
નથી થતું.
શું?
અનમ્યુટ નથી થતું.
અનમ્યુટ તો નો થાય ને, મેં કર્યા હવે.
હમણાં કોઈ એમ કહ્યું કે તમારે હાર્ટ નું શાંત કરવી હોય તો પેલી બે આંગળી અને અંગૂઠો આવી રીતે કરીને તમે ધ્યાન કરો તો ઇટ્સ ગુડ ફોર યોર હાર્ટ.
પણ એ અપાન મુદ્રા આપણે કરીએ છીએ ને ઘણી વાર. આપણે અપાન વાયુ કરીએ છીએ ને, અપાન વાયુ મુદ્રા આપણે કરીએ છીએ, ખબર છે? ધેટ્સ વેરી ગુડ ફોર હાર્ટ. એ આપણે વખત કરીએ છીએ કે પેલા વાયુ મુદ્રા કરીએ અને
પછી બીજી બે આંગળી એના ઉપર.
અપાન મુદ્રા અને વાયુ મુદ્રા, બોથ મુદ્રા ટુગેધર, ખાલી લિટલ ફિંગર ફ્રી છે. એ આપણે કપાલભાતીમાં ઘણી વખત આપણે કરીએ છીએ. and that's very good for heart. Yes. Yeah, so there's a good મુદ્રા વિજ્ઞાન. આપણી ચેનલમાં એક સેશન રેકોર્ડ કરેલું પડ્યું છે આપણે ડોક્ટર કમલ પરીખનું. એમાં વાયુનું આપણે મુદ્રાઓની પાછળનું આખું સાયન્સ એક્સપ્લેન કરેલું છે. ગુડ જોબ. તો આજે યાદ આવ્યું કે બહુ ટાઈમથી આ બધા એલિમેન્ટ્સ ને આ બધી વસ્તુઓ આપણે યાદ નથી કરી, એટલે તો એટલે ઘણી વખત આમાં એવું હોય કે એકને એક વસ્તુના આન્સર કુડ બી મલ્ટિપલ આન્સર હોઈ શકે, પણ આપણે કયા કન્ટેક્સમાં વાત થાય છે ખેડૂત એવી રીતે ઘણી વખત આપણો આન્સર થોડોક પેલો હોઈ શકે કે આમાં આપણે આ કન્ટેક્સમાં વાત થાય છે એટલે આન્સર હોઈ શકે એમ. પણ પછી હાઉ મેની લેયર્સ ઓફ અવર બોડી, એને આપણે કોષા બી કહેવાય, કોષ અથવા કોષા. સંસ્કૃતમાં એને કઈ કોષા અથવા તો એને આપણે લેયર કહેવાય. યસ, I know, Shobnaben, you remember it. But anyone else? નટવરભાઈ, તમે હાથ ઊંચો કરો છો પણ તમે તમારો સ્ક્રીન બ્લર છે ને, તો સ્ક્રીન ની જોડે તો તમે બ્લર દેખાવ છો. માન ખબર પડે કે તમે હાથ ઊંચો કર્યો. યસ, ગો હેડ.
5.
ગુડ, કરેક્ટ આન્સર. હવે કયા 5 લેયર છે આપણા બોડીના?
જ્ઞાનકોશ, વિજ્ઞાનકોશ, ખબર નહીં, મને બહુ યાદ નથી આવતા નામ.
થોડા નજીક આવો, ભલે સિક્વન્સ યાદ ન આવે, યાદ ન રહે ક્યાં નહીં, થોડાક નજીક આવો કેમેરાથી. પણ હા, એટલે હું ઓલો તમે બ્લર થઈ જાવ છો. ઓકે, ખાલી એમને બોલી જાવ, સિક્વન્સ ને પછી વાત કરીએ.
મને એક તો નહીં યાદ આવે.
ઓકે, 5 માંથી એકે નહીં યાદ આવે? હરેશભાઈ?
અજ્ઞાનમય કોષ, વિજ્ઞાનમય કોષ, પ્રાણમય કોષ, બસ 3 છે યાદ મને.
હા, એટલે તમે જ્ઞાનમય કહો ને, એ એકચ્યુઅલી વિજ્ઞાનમય એટલે અને પ્રાણમય એ બરાબર છે. યસ, આઈ થિંક હરેશભાઈ વિલ રિમેમ્બર. ગુડ નટવરભાઈ. યા, હા બોલો.
અન્નમય, પ્રાણમય, જ્ઞાનમયી, વિજ્ઞાનમયી and આનંદમયી.
તમે જ્ઞાનમય અને વિજ્ઞાનમય બે અલગ અલગ કીધું, પણ હા અન્નમય પછી
પછી પ્રાણમયી,
બરાબર.
આનંદમયી, વિજ્ઞાનમયી and
એક બાકી રહ્યું. શોભનાબેન કયું બાકી રહ્યું? એ એક જ બાકી રહ્યું. એ કયું?
મનોમય.
મનોમય.
મનોમય. યા. હવે આની સિક્વન્સ કેવી રીતની હોય છે? સિક્વન્સ ખબર છે? યસ, નાઉ શોભનાબેન વિલ ટેલ સિક્વન્સ નાઉ.
તમારું જે સ્થૂળ શરીર હોય ને એને આપણે શું કહીએ? આપણું શરીર છે આપણે ટચ કરી શકીએ છીએ, રાઈટ? એને શું કહીએ આપણે? હું બધાને પૂછીશ એટલે એ લોકોને પણ સમજાય.
ના, એ બધા મ્યુટ છે એટલે એમ નહીં ખ્યાલ આવે.
આ સ્થૂળ શરીર છે, રાઈટ? પછીનું જે લેયર હોય આપણું એ આપણું મનોમય હોય છે. પછીનું હોય છે, આઈ થિંક, મને સિક્વન્સ એટલી યાદ નથી, પણ હું મારી રીતે જે છે એ કહું છું તમને. અને આઈ થિંક પછીનું જે છે જ્ઞાન હોય છે, અને પછીનું જે છે એ એટલે આ જે સ્થૂળ છે એને અન્ન આપણે ખાઈએ એટલે એનાથી બને ને, એટલે અન્નમય એને કહીએ છીએ. પછીનું મનોમય, પછીનું જ્ઞાનમય, અને પછીના બે જે છે if I'm correct, I'm not 100% sure.
માઇનોર કરેક્શન. ઓકે, તો આપણે જે ઉપર ભૌતિક જે આપણને શરીર દેખાય છે, હું અત્યારે આઈ થિંક કે ગુજરાતી બોલવા માંગુ છું, બધા ગુજરાતી જ બેઠા છે. ઓકે, પણ આ બધી વાત કરવામાં મને ગુજરાતી બોલું તો મને વધારે ફાવે, કમ્ફર્ટ લાગે વધારે. તો આપણું જે સ્થૂળ શરીર છે અન્નનું બનેલું, એ સૌથી પહેલું લેયર આપણું બોડી આવે, આપણું પહેલું વહેલું લેયર. પછી સેકન્ડ આવે પ્રાણમય, રાઈટ? પ્રાણમય કે જે આપણને ચેતનવંતું રાખે છે. એટલે ઓલા જેવું થયું, આપણે કોમ્પ્યુટરની જોડે કમ્પેર કરીએ તો આપણું જે હાર્ડવેર હોય કે જે આપણને દેખાય છે, જે અડી શકીએ છીએ, જે આપણે ફીલ કરી શકીએ છીએ, ધેટ્સ અ બોડી, રાઈટ? ફિઝિકલ. પછી પ્રાણમય કે એની અંદર આપણે કરંટ આવતો હોય, રાઈટ? એ ટાઈપનું કે એને સંચાર કરે, એ પ્રમાણે પ્રાણમય. પછી ત્રીજું છે મનોમય. મનોમય મન, આપણને ખબર છે આપણું માઇન્ડ, કે આપણને આખું, અને કોમ્પ્યુટરની ભાષામાં કહીએ તો એ આખું પ્રોસેસર, અને અહીંયા આપણું આ માઇન્ડ. હવે માઇન્ડ પછી જે આવે એ છે વિજ્ઞાનમય. વિજ્ઞાન, અને એનો અલગ અલગ એરિયા પ્રમાણે જ્ઞને અલગ અલગ ઉચ્ચાર કરે છે. કોઈ જગ્યાએ જ્ઞ બોલે, કોઈ જગ્યાએ જ્ઞ બોલે. આપણે ગુજરાતીમાં જ્ઞ બોલતા હોઈએ, કોઈ જગ્યાએ જ્ય બોલે, જ્ય. તો કોઈ જગ્યાએ એમ કે વિજ્ઞાનમય, વિજ્ઞાનમય. એ કઈ પણ એ શબ્દ એક જ થયો કે ભાઈ ઇઝ લાઈક એ લેવલ થયું. એ લેવલ એવું કે જેને આપણે કહી શકીએ કોમ્પ્યુટરમાં કે એની અંદર પછી આપણે અંદર શું આપણે કલ્ચર, શું સોફ્ટવેર, શું આપણે નાખેલું, એ બધું થયું, રાઈટ? પછીનું છેલ્લું જે છે ટોપ મોસ્ટ એ છે આનંદમય લેવલ. આનંદમય, રાઈટ? અન્નમય, પ્રાણમય, મનોમય, વિજ્ઞાનમય અને આનંદમય. એવું કહેવાય છે કે આપણે અત્યારે સ્ક્રીનમાં ઘણા બધા બેઠા છીએ, આપણે ઘણા બધા સેશનમાં બેઠા છીએ. આપણે બધા પેલા બે લેવલની રીતે આપણે અલગ અલગ છીએ. ટોટલી બધાને આઈડેન્ટિફિકેશન અલગ અલગ છે, બધા ભૌગોલિક લોકેશન અલગ અલગ છે. વી આર કમ્પ્લીટલી ડિફરન્ટ લુક વાઇઝ, બધી રીતે. એ કયા? પ્રાણમય અને અન્નમય, અન્નમય અને પ્રાણમય. એ પેલા ઉપરના બે લેવલમાં આપણે બધા અલગ અલગ છીએ. પછીના જે 3 લેવલ હોય છે ને, એવું કહેવાય છે કે એ લેવલમાં વી આર કીપ ગેટિંગ ક્લોઝર. અને આ વિજ્ઞાનમય અને આનંદમય, એમાં કોઈ ફરક જ નથી. ઇટ્સ અ સેમ થિંગ. એ કેવી રીતે કે એક જ છે વસ્તુ, એમાં કોઈ જ ફરક નથી. કે આપણે દરિયામાંથી આપણે ઓલા 7-8 ઘડા આપણે પાણીના ભરીએ, રાઈટ? તો એ ઘડો ભલે અલગ છે, પણ એનું અંદરનું જે કન્ટેન્ટ છે ને, એ બધું તમે કયો કે અલગ ભરેલું છે, પણ છે તો બે એક જ ને. તમે બેઉને કહી શકો કે બે એક જ છે, વસ્તુ એક જ છે ને એની અંદર. એવી રીતે આપણે બધામાં પછીનું જે એ છે ને, એ બધું there is no difference, we all same. ખાલી પેલા બે કમ્પ્લીટલી અલગ છે. અને યપ, અખિલ બ્રહ્માંડમાં એક તું શ્રી હરિ, જુજવે રૂપે અનંત ભાસે, દેહમાં દેવતું, તેજમાં તત્વતું, શૂન્યમાં શબ્દ થઈ વેદ વાસે. નરસિંહ મહેતાનું, આઈ થિંક નરસિંહ મહેતાનું ને, બહુ સરસ કવિતા આપણે બધા શીખ્યા હતા પ્રાથમિક શાળામાં. તો એવી રીતે છે બધું. પણ આપણે થોડીક વધારે બ્રેક લેવાઈ ગઈ, અને હવે લેટ્સ ગેટ બેક ટુ ધ પોઝિસ. પણ આ બ્રેક એવી હતી કે મારે રેકોર્ડિંગ પોઝ કરવા જરૂર નહોતી પડી. મારે કંઈક અનાઉન્સમેન્ટ કરવાનું હોય ને તો જ રેકોર્ડિંગ પોઝ કરું. Good. Let's get on the knees. We'll do gate pose, Parigasana and its variation. Extend the right leg out. So our instructions will be the same for everybody. So right hand will be on right leg. Raise the left hand up, stretch the left hand even further up as we inhale. As we exhale, bend toward the right side while keep looking up. Keep sliding right hand all the way down toward the right ankle. Slowly come out of the pose, but do not completely move the leg position. Bring the left palm beside the left knee. Inhale, raise the right hand up. Exhale, bring it down towards left side. Keep looking up. So entire right side of the body is making one big arch. And the folded left leg and left arm will be column in the middle. We can push the left palm in the floor, left knee in the floor, and we can push the right palm towards the floor for the better stretches. Next inhalation, bring the right hand at the waist and exhale. Then one more inhale, we'll raise the right leg up. Exhale, lower it. Inhale up. Exhale down. 3, down, 4, down, 5 and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very slowly bring the right foot back onto the floor, right knee on the floor, and we will do the same thing onto the second side. Yes, Natubai, I'm so happy that you started recently, didn't have so many sessions, and you at least you attempted to answer. That was really good. So at least this conversation, you will automatically, you will remember now all the kosas and sequence and everything. It's very easy to remember now. Do with breath coordination, get into the pose, keep looking up into the ceiling. Inhale back and toward the variation. Do with breath coordination with full awareness, slowly. And to the variations, more variations. Inhale, raise the left leg up. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. Lower it. 3, 4, 5. And slowly down. મારે લખેલી સ્કૂલમાં એવું થતું હતું કે મારે હાથ ઊંચો કરવાની મનાઈ હતી. સાહેબ ક્વેશ્ચન પૂછે ને એટલે મારે હાથ ઊંચો નહીં કરવાનો. કોઈ જવાબ ન આપે ને એટલે પછી સાહેબ મને કે શું છે. પછી અહીંયા યોગા સેશનમાં અમે જતા હતા બધા. અહીંયાથી અમારું લોકલ ગ્રુપ ઘણું બધું રાજધાની મંદિરમાં. તો ત્યાં પછી મારે એવું હતું કે મારે આઈ એમ નોટ ક્વોલિફાઈડ ટુ રેઝ માય હેન્ડ. પછી મારે સીધો કોઈ જવાબ ન આપે એટલે પછી મારે જવાબ દેવાનો. સાહેબને ખબર કે ખબર હશે એમ. એટલે બીજાને ચાન્સ આપવા માટે મને જવાબ આપવા ના પાડતા કે ભાઈ ના તને ખબર છે, મને ખબર છે કે બીજાને કેવા દે. એટલે એનીવેઝ તો આ તો ઇન્ટરેસ્ટની વાત છે. લેટ્સ સ્ટેન્ડ અપ. રિલેક્સ, ફીટ, હેન્ડ્સ, લેગ્સ, shake them up. તો પેલા તો આપણે વચ્ચે ચક્રો, નાડી, ત્રિદોષા, વાત, પિત્ત, કફ, થોડુંક આયુર્વેદને ટચ કરતા હતા. ડિસ્કશનમાં 10-10 મિનિટનું ડિસ્કશન આવતું હતું. પછી તો આપણે છેલ્લા એકાદ વર્ષથી તો એવા કોરોના ગયા પછી પોઝિશમાં લાગી ગયા છે ને બધા, પણ we should start discussing because yogasans is very small part of the yoga. The whole yoga thing is really so much deep, so we should discuss more. Okay, let's do Tadasana. Stretch the palms down. Next inhalation, let's go on the toes and raise both hands up. Push the palms toward the ceiling. Exhale, down. Again, feet flat on the floor. One more round. Exhale, down. And we will walk on the heels, make 2 circles around the mat. Try to keep the knees straight. Can do a smaller steps so our knees will stay straight. Then on the toes, 2 circles. Okay, and relax. Now separate the feet. So our lymphatic system do not have any pumping mechanism. So it is set. So when we walk, that point it will just get stimulated and just move around. So when we walk on the heels and on the toes, so all those muscles will get squeezed and released. So this will help us the maneuvering those the toxins coming out from the joints. Yeah. Okay. Again, sorry, Dr. Saib, tomorrow subject se mane nath khabar. Separate feet 3 to 4 feet apart. I can tell how it work. I don't know. આપણે તો રોટલાનું કામ કે ટપાકાનું કામ, right? As we exhale, go sideways. One hand will go in toward the floor, another one go into the ceiling. We can bend a little bit further, but try to keep our arm and trunk in one line. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the second side. Keep looking up into the ceiling through the palm which is up. So the arm which is up in the ceiling and the trunk will stay aligned. Inhale, back to center. One more time. And come back. Complete onto the second side. Come back and separate the feet even a little further apart. Inhale into star position. We'll do twisted triangle as we exhale. Grab the big toe with opposite side hand, other hand will go 90 degree up. Look up into the ceiling through the palm. 6, 7. Inhale, back to star. Exhale to the second side. Inhale, back to center. One more time, both the sides. Inhale and complete to the second side. Next, we'll do extension of this pose, Parivritta Trikonasana. Similar way, but try to bring one hand outward of the other ankle and other hand will go vertically up into the ceiling. Our thumb will point it towards front We are twisted further so we can see the thumb into the ceiling. Inhale, back up. Exhale, the second side. Okay, let's do second time. I'm looking in the screen. So go ahead, do the second time. So we do need to twist a little further. We need to bend down. Try to keep the knee straight. I see some people, the knee is slightly bent. For that, if you need to bring the feet a little bit closer, you can do that, but try to keep the knee straight when we bend down and complete onto the second side. And the arm which is going towards ceiling, try to raise it up. So it should be vertically up toward the ceiling. આપણે ટ્વિસ્ટેડ ટ્રાયેંગલમાં શું કરીએ છીએ? ટ્વિસ્ટેડમાં ખાલી જે બીજો હાથ છે એને ખાલી 90 ડિગ્રી અપ લઈએ છીએ, વર્ટિકલી નથી લઈ જતા, ખાલી 90 ડિગ્રી અપ લઈએ છીએ. એટલે આ આમ અને આ આમ એ બે એકાબીજાને 90 ડિગ્રી હોય એમ. અને પહેલામાં શું કરીએ છીએ કે આ હેન્ડ અને આ હેન્ડ એ completely they both goes into one line because our other arm is goes into completely vertical while keeping our knees straight. I see some people were still holding it down but try to raise it up. But with daily practice, but every time we just have to go a little bit beyond our comfort zone, then we can do it. All right. So now bring both hands at the back. Feet you can keep 4 to 5 feet apart. Thumbs on the sacrum. So we can push the sacrum area with the thumb. Sacrum is at the root of the spine. Deep inhale, arch backward, look into the back wall. We should feel some great compression at the lumbar area, extension at the lower abdomen area. Exhale, back up straight, inhale again. Exhale, bend forward and down. Let the upper body completely, loosely, freely go as low as possible. Don't try to resist. Inhale, come back up. And let's move in front of the mat. We are doing 4 Surya Namaskars. I'll put the mantra. Meantime, you can stand in the front of the mat in Samasthiti. You can close the eyes, feel the body internally. Meantime, I will share the computer audio so you guys can hear the music beats better. And get ready, roll the shoulders back and down and begin.
भास्कराय नमः। ॐ मित्राय नमः। ॐ रवये नमः। ॐ सूर्याय नमः। ॐ भानवे नमः। ॐ खगाय नमः। ॐ पूष्णे नमः। ॐ हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ॐ मरीचये नमः। ॐ आदित्याय नमः। ॐ सवित्रे नमः। ॐ अर्काय नमः। ॐ भास्कराय नमः। ॐ मित्राय नमः। ॐ रवये नमः। ॐ सूर्याय नमः। ॐ भानवे नमः। ॐ खगाय नमः। ॐ पूष्णे नमः। ॐ हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ॐ मरीचये नमः। ॐ आदित्याय नमः। ॐ सवित्रे नमः। ॐ अर्काय नमः। ॐ भास्कराय नमः। ॐ मित्राय नमः। ॐ रवये नमः। ॐ सूर्याय नमः। ॐ भानवे नमः। ॐ खगाय नमः। ॐ पूष्णे नमः। ॐ हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ॐ मरीचये नमः। ॐ आदित्याय नमः।
Okay. So relax a little bit, and then we will go. We'll do the Paschim Namaskar. Feel the body internally. You might feel some kind of vibrations. And come back. Let's bring both hands at the back, fingertips pointing down. Then turn the palms upward. Push the hands all the way up. Push the elbows towards back. And let's do some stretches. Go sideways, deep inhale. As we exhale, bend down, forehead onto the knee. Inhale, come back to the second side. Inhale, come back. Release both the hands. And let's do a couple of balance poses. We'll do 3 poses. Vrikshasana. Get into the pose slowly. We can gaze some object at the level of the eyes in front, like still object, not the moving object. So that way it will help us keeping focus for a little longer. Very slowly transition to the second side. Should not rush getting into any balance poses. Take your time. And slowly come out of the pose. Another one will do is to Uttishta Hasta Padangushtasana. I think ગયા વીકે ઘણા બધાએ સરસ પોઝ કર્યો હતો. If you've done on both the sides, then we're pretty much done on the standing poses. Let's lay down on a stomach and relax in Makarasana, crocodile pose. Let's do Viparita Naukasana. Extend both hands out. Bring feet together, toes pointed back. Next inhalation. Raise hands, head, chest, chin up. Pull both legs up. Make sure the thighs not touching the floor. Look as high as possible into the front wall. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly Bring the body down, back into Makarasana, crocodile pose. Next we'll do Dhanurasana, bow pose. The variation, both feet together, fold at the knees and cross the legs. And grab the ankles right to left, left to right. Next inhalation, pull both legs up. Upper body will automatically get lifted up. Look up into the front wall. Keep pulling the legs up. Also from leg side, also we need to push it up. So double force. Might be some rocking movements because of the breathing. Feel even more beneficial as it massages the internal organs into the lower abdomen area. Exhale very slowly. Bring the body down, back into Makarasana. Full relax. And let's turn around. Just lay down on a back. And we'll get into Naukasana, Sampurna Naukasana. Raise the legs as high as possible as we can, keeping the knees straight, both hands up. We should bring the toes as close as to the fingers. Elbows straight, knees straight. Sampurna Naukasana, full boat pose. Very slowly bring the legs down, trunk down, lay down into Shavasana for 10 seconds. Full relax. Next we'll do Pavan Muktasana leg rotation combo. Let's fall at the right knee and grab the right lower leg in both the hands. Pull the folded right knee all the way at the chest. Push it down, deep inhale. As we exhale, lift the head up. Try to bring the right knee and face together, or you can cross them if you have extra flexibility. Tuck the stomach in, hold it in, hold the pose as long as we can hold the breath out. Inhale, bring the head back onto the floor. Keep pushing the right knee at the chest, hold it down. Next inhalation, raise the left leg up. Keep the left knee straight, left toes pointed out. So leg will be vertical. Exhale, lower the leg. Inhale, raise it up again. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. And keeping the left knee straight, we are circling or rotating the left leg at the biggest circle possible. Feel some great activities, great movements at the left hip joint. The biggest circle possible. And 3. Then reverse the direction. 3. Slowly, steadily. 2. And 1. Now relax and rest the left leg, straighten and rest the right leg. Now fold at the left knee, grab the left lower leg in both the hands, bring the folded knee at the chest, deep inhale, as deep exhale, lift the head up and bring the face and left knee together, or you can cross them, hold in pose as long as we can hold the breath out. Inhale, bring the head back onto the floor. Keep holding the left knee at the chest. Inhale, raise the right leg up, keeping the right knee straight, right toes pointed out. Exhale, lower the leg. Inhale, raise it up. Each time we'll try to bring it to the vertical. Exhale, down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. And rotate. Make sure the knees stay straight. Toes will be stretched out. 2 and 3. And reverse the direction. 2 and 1. Rest and relax. Straighten both the legs. 10 seconds Shavasana. And come back. Next we'll do Uttan Padasana, also called Ardha Halasana. It's a great pose. It will fix the solar plexus of palms facing down beside the hips. Next inhalation, raise both legs up. Stretch the toes out, so toes pointing toward the ceiling. Both knees straight. Inhale, exhale, normal. Hold the pose for 10 more seconds. Slowly start lowering the legs. Continue with straight knee and toes stretch out. Just lower them inch by inch. Engage the core muscles so we can have full control on the lowering legs. Very gently with the soft landing on a floor, both the feet, and lay down in Shavasana. Feel the relaxation, full rest. Okay, next, let's fold at both the knees. Both heels comes at the hips. Extend the right hand on the right side perpendicular to the floor. Back of the right palm will be on the floor. Bring the left palm outward of the right knee and pushing both the knees together on the floor towards left and looking into the right palm. So turn the head towards right, both knees on the floor towards left. Feel the full twist at the middle of the spine. Inhale, back to center. Now do the other side. Left palm or left hand will be towards left on the floor, perpendicular to the body. Both knees get pushed with the help of the right palm all the way down into the floor on right side. Turning our head towards left, looking through the left palm. Full twist. Inhale, come back. Let's do one more time, the same. Now again, both knees on the floor towards left, head towards right. Come back and complete onto the second side. So this poses goes into Markatasana category. There are 3-4 different variations. Even Nataraj pose is also similar way. We are doing that for twisting. And come back. Lay down in Shavasana for 10 seconds. Then we will do one inversion and then Yoga Nidra. Okay. We can do shoulder stand or the halasana if you are able to. Otherwise, if you are unable to do any kind of inversion poses, then you can just directly get into Matsyasana. The others, they can get into shoulder stand or Sarvangasana. And from Sarvangasana, they can transition slowly into Halasana. Start lowering the legs towards the floor. Stretch the toes out. You can bring both hands on the floor. Once you come out of the pose, first get into Sarvangasana and then try to bring the upper back on the floor, mid back on the floor, lower back on the floor, and slowly bring the legs on the floor. Full relax for 10 seconds. If you are in Matsyasana, stay in Matsyasana. Everyone else will join now into Matsyasana. And meantime, I will set up the audio for Yoga Nidra. You can turn the lights down or switch them off. You can cover yourself up. In 10 seconds, we will start the Yoga Nidra. And just lay down in Shavasana. Breathe in and out normal. Feel the body weight on the floor. See how the body weight is transferring to the floor. With closed eyes, just follow the instructions word by word.
आपका ध्यान सांस के चलने पर है। जब आप सांस ले रहे हैं और जब सांस बाहर निकल रही है, उस वक्त पेट, चेस्ट और कंधों में जो मूवमेंट्स हो रहे हैं उनका अनुभव करें। बाहर निकलने वाली हर सांस के साथ आपका शरीर धीरे धीरे शिथिल और शांत होता जा रहा है। अब मैं जिस अंग का, जिस हिस्से का नाम कहूँगा, आप अपना ध्यान वहाँ पर ले जाएं। मैं जिस अंग का नाम कहूँगा, आप अपना ध्यान वहाँ पर ले जाएं। दाएं पैर का तलवा, दाएं पैर का पंजा, उंगलियां, अंगूठा, दाएं पैर की पिंडली, घुटना और घुटने से लेकर कमर तक आपका ध्यान पूरे दाएं पैर पर रखें। अब जब आप एक गहरी सांस लेकर छोड़ेंगे तो अपने दाएं पैर में भरपूर आराम पाएंगे। दाएं पैर में जो आराम महसूस हो रहा है उसका अनुभव करें। पूरे पैर में आराम है। मानो पूरा पैर नींद में हो। अब अपना ध्यान बाएं पैर के तलवे पर ले जाएं। बाएं पैर का तलवा, पंजा, उंगलियां, अंगूठा, बाएं पैर की पिंडली, घुटना और घुटने से लेकर कमर तक पूरा बायां पैर इस वक्त आपके ध्यान में है। आप अपने पूरे बाएं पैर का अनुभव कर रहे हैं। अब जब आप एक गहरी सांस लेकर छोड़ेंगे तो पाएंगे कि पूरे बाएं पैर में आराम है। पूरे पैर में आराम, गहरा आराम, और पूरा पैर नींद में हो। अब अपना ध्यान एक साथ दोनों पैरों पर ले जाएं। दोनों पैरों का एक साथ अनुभव। दोनों पैर गहरे आराम में हैं, अनुभव करें। दोनों पैर निद्रा का मानो अनुभव कर रहे हों। अब मैं जिस हिस्से का नाम लूंगा आप अपना ध्यान वहां पर ले जाएंगे। कमर, हिप्स, पेट, सीना, पीठ, हर जगह पे ध्यान ले जाएं। कमर, हिप्स, पेट, सीना, पीठ। और अब एक गहरी सांस लेकर जब आप छोड़ेंगे तो पाएंगे कि ये हर जगह पे गहरा आराम है, गहरा आराम। अब अपना ध्यान अपने दाएं हाथ पर ले जाएं। कंधे से लेकर उंगलियों तक पूरा दायां हाथ। जाने कि दाएं हाथ में क्या हो रहा है, अनुभव करें। और एक गहरी सांस लेकर के जैसे ही छोड़ेंगे आप तो पूरे हाथ में आराम पाएंगे, अनुभव करें। दाएं हाथ में गहरा आराम है, मानो पूरा हाथ नींद में हो। अब अपना ध्यान बाएं हाथ की ओर ले जाएं और बाएं हाथ का अनुभव करें। कंधे से लेकर उंगलियों तक पूरा बायां हाथ। जाने कि वहां पर क्या हो रहा है। और अब जब आप एक गहरी सांस लेकर छोड़ेंगे तो पाएंगे कि पूरा बायां हाथ गहरे आराम में है, निद्रा में है। अब एक साथ दोनों हाथों का अनुभव करें। दोनों हाथ एक साथ एक गहरी सांस लेकर के छोड़े और दोनों हाथों में आराम पाएं, गहरा आराम। अब जिस अंग का मैं नाम कहूंगा आप अपना ध्यान वहां पर ले जाएंगे। गर्दन, जबड़े, गाल, होठ, नाक, आंखें, कान, कपाल, सिर का ऊपरी हिस्सा। जाने के वहां पर क्या हो रहा है। गर्दन, जबड़े, गाल, होठ, नाक, आंखें, कान, कपाल, सिर का ऊपरी हिस्सा। एक गहरी सांस लेकर के छोड़ेंगे, ये सब गहरे आराम में चला जाएगा। अनुभव करें। फिर से एक गहरी सांस लें और उसको छोड़ते हुए पूरे शरीर का एक साथ अनुभव करें। पूरा शरीर गहरे आराम में है, गहरी नींद। पूरा शरीर गहरी नींद की अवस्था में है, मगर आप जागरूक है इस वक्त। यू आर कॉन्शियस, आप अलर्ट हैं और इस शरीर की, पूरे शरीर के कण कण की गहरी नींद के साक्षी बने हुए हैं। अनुभव करें। पूरे शरीर में, कण कण में जो गहरे आराम का अनुभव हो रहा है, उस अनुभव में रहें। अब मैं 1 से 5 की गिनती करूंगा। जब 5 कहूंगा आप स्वस्थ होंगे, फ्रेश और तरोताज़ा होंगे। अब मैं 1 से 5 की गिनती करूंगा। जब मैं 5 कहूंगा आप स्वस्थ होंगे, फ्रेश तरोताज़ा होंगे। 1, 2, 3, 5 की गिनती पर आप फ्रेश होंगे, स्वस्थ होंगे। 4, 5।
Raise both hands up over the body. Rub the palms against each other. Make them warm, generate Urdhra. Cover the eyes and face under warm hands. Move the palms over the eyes. Gently massage the eyelids. Open and close eyes few times in dark. Slowly slide the hands down over the face. Gently open the eyes. Turn the upper body towards the right side. You can fold at the knees. Stay on right for a couple more breaths in and out. Then with help of elbows and palms, bring the body into any comfortable sitting posture. We will do a little bit cooling down. We'll do 1 minute of Chandra Nadi Pranayam. Make a Vishnu Mudra on right hand. First 2 fingers roll into root of thumb. Using the right thumb tip to keep blocking the right nostril, so we can inhale and exhale on left side only. So deep inhale on left and deep exhale on left. Complete the round when we breathe out on left. Then we will do 3 Brahmari Pranayam. Let's conclude the session. Bring both hands on top of each other in lap. Relax shoulders, back straight. Keep the eyes closed till end. We will chant Mahamrutyunjay mantra 3 times, everybody together, followed by short meditation. During meditation, keep awareness on top of the head. Will be ended by one Omkar chant and closing prayer. So let's start with Mahamrutyunjay mantra. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmeva Bandhanat Mrityor Mukshiyamamrutat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmeva Bandhanat Mrityor Mukshiyamamrutat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmeva Bandhanat Mrityor Mukshiyamamrutat. Om Asato Ma Satgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrutyorma Mrutam Gamaya. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukhabhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Rub the palms against each other. Make them warm, generate urja. Let's warm hands over the eyes and face. Move the palms over the eyes. Fingers cross over the forehead. Gently massage the eyelids. Open and close eyes few times in dark under the palms. Slowly slide the hands down over the face. Gently open the eyes. Rub the palms one more time. Place them on top of the head, back of the head, neck, shoulders, arms, trunk, legs, back, throughout the body to spread the energy within. Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Good morning, everybody. And so we can say hi and bye for few seconds. Yep, you all are on mute.
જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ બકુલભાઈ.
જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ, જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ, જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ.
થેન્ક યુ બકુલભાઈ. જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ.
All right. જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ.
જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ, થેન્ક યુ.
જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ.
કેમ છો
જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ.
બધાને થોડી થોડી થિયરીમાં ઓકે હોય, બે પાંચ મિનિટ તો આપણે થિયરી કરતા જઈએ થોડી ક્યારેક.
It was good.
Yeah. Good.
બકુલભાઈ આપણે એવું સેન્ટેન્સ સાંભળ્યું છે કે when you do yoga fast it consider as an exercise, then when you do it slowly it consider yoga. Like
Yeah.
when you are doing Bhastrika, do I tell people to do it slowly? Because usually we do Bhastrika is fast.
Yeah. આપણે કપાલભાતીએ ફોર્સફુલી આપણે બહાર જ કાઢીએ છીએ ને ફોર્સ, એટલે અમુક પ્રાણાયામમાં તમે ફોર્સફુલી કાઢો છો, સ્ટીલ કમ્પ્લીટલી યોગા. પણ આપણે એક્સરસાઇઝ કે ઓફિશિયલી નથી, પણ એ કને એક્સરસાઇઝ થયો કે આપણે પોઝિશમાં આપણે કરતા હોય, આમ સ્ટ્રેચિસ ને એટલા બધા ઝડપથી આપણે પેલા ટ્વિસ્ટેડ ટ્રાયેંગલમાં બધું એટલું બધું ફાસ્ટ કરતા હોય ને, એ બધું પછી એરોબિક જેવું થઈ જાય. those things goes into more like exercise. પણ આજે પ્રાણાયામનું ને એનું જે આપણે કરીએ છીએ, અમુક વસ્તુ આપણે ધીમેથી કરીએ છીએ. આમાં કેવું હોય છે કે હાર્ટના પ્રોબ્લેમ વાળા they probably do it slowly, અને આપણે એ ફાસ્ટ કરીએ છીએ કારણ કે આપણે બ્રીથ ઇન કરીએ છીએ ને ફોર્સફુલી આઉટ કરીએ. એટલે ફોર્સફુલ બ્રેથ આઉટ કરવું હોય ત્યારે ફોર્સફુલી તમારે કરવું હોય તમે ધીમે ધીમે કેવી રીતે કરી શકો? યુ જસ્ટ ફોર્સિંગ ઇટ આઉટ. એટલે ઇઝ જસ્ટ લાઈક ધેટ્સ વાય ઇટ ઇઝ ફાસ્ટર, but it's completely yoga. I mean, it goes under very well yoga because we are forcing breath out. એટલે એટલા માટે તરત જ બ્રેથ આઉટ થઈ જાય ને. આપણે કહીએ કે ભાઈ ફોર્સફુલી બ્રેથ આઉટ કરો અને વાર લગાડો, એ કેમ પોસિબલ બને?
Yes.
Okay, so that's my explanation. Always ask question, I might come up with some answer. If don't,
Yeah.
I can ask my gurus.
Okay.